If you're planning a trip to Six Flags Great Adventure, I have some pro tips for your packing list that will elevate your park day to heights you never thought were possible. This is Dan with Great Adventure Guide, and I'm starting with a simple item that I had always overlooked before, but bringing this has really de-stressed my Six Flags trips, and I am never going back. Let's make it a great one. The first thing that needs to be on your packing list, if you don't want to make a fool out of yourself like yours truly, is to bring a backpack. That might not sound groundbreaking, but I had always been a vocal supporter of packing light at amusement parks, and a backpack seemed like a hassle to deal with, especially when you're trying to ride attractions that won't allow you to take a backpack on the ride with you. But I've taken a complete 180 on this. The reality is that Great Adventure won't allow you to have anything in your pockets for many of their major attractions, including cell phones, wallets, and keys. They even have security guards stopping anyone trying to enter a line with something in their pockets, and most guests need a phone and a wallet while they're at the park. They're essential. So if they're going to make you either rent a $1 locker or leave your things with a non-rider, no matter how light you pack, you might as well bring a backpack that can hold all of this stuff. I mean, not only will this allow you to bring more stuff with you to the park that you might want during the day and allow you to easily carry souvenirs and things that you might get during the day, but most importantly, if everyone's things are in a bag or two, it is going to be so much easier to put your stuff into a locker and get your stuff out of that locker. Gone are the days of taking 5 minutes to figure out whose things are whose, all crowded around the locker, making everyone else wait for your group to get out of the way, and then you figure out later in the day that you accidentally missed Toby's wallet that was hiding in the back corner. Oh, the avoidable drama. If everyone's things are in a bag, the process is quick, seamless, and nearly foolproof. Even when I'm by myself, if I don't bring a bag, I end up having too much stuff, and I try to hold it all as I take it out of the locker and then end up dropping stuff on the ground, and there's always other impatient park guests that are waiting for me to get out of their way. It's a whole production. It's just so much better to be able to simply grab my bag and leave knowing that everything I brought is in there. And the lockers are a nice size that can easily fit a larger book bag or even a couple of smaller bags. Even if you have someone watching your stuff and you don't need to get a locker, you still don't want them to have to hold a whole pile of phones and wallets for an hour and a half while they wait for you to get off of King to Ka. There's going to be a cracked screen and a missing credit card before you make it to lunch, so just bring a bag. It'll be worth it. And help save someone else's park day by hitting the like button below. It'll really help others see this video. Second thing on the list is to bring a credit card. Ironically, I used to tell people to bring $1 bills with them for the lockers, but now you aren't allowed to rent lockers with cash. As a matter of fact, you can't buy anything in the park with cash. Food, merchandise, you name it, they only accept cashless payments. They do have machines set up throughout the park where you can convert cash into a prepaid Visa debit card, and it doesn't cost anything to do that, which is really shocking for a Six Flags park. But save yourself time and stress by just bringing a card with you. And a pro tip for parents that might be sending their kids to the park with friends, or if you want them to, have some freedom during the day, but don't want them running around with your credit card, give them a gift card that only has what you want them to spend while they're at Great Adventure on it, or have them convert their cash when they're there, and you don't have to worry about them going over budget. And if they blow their money, say buying a sweatshirt or something like that, and they don't have enough money to buy dinner, well, then that'll just be a great learning experience on budgeting. Subscribe to the channel for more harsh parenting tips. Jokes, but totally subscribe to the channel. The third thing that's always on my packing list, literally from March until October, is sun gear. Hats, sunscreen, sunglasses, cooling rags, whatever you need to survive direct sunlight, which there is a ton of at Six Flags Great Adventure, make sure to bring it with you. Maybe your situation is different, but I know that I'll be in pain by 3 o'clock if I don't protect my skin. If you forget something, you can probably buy it at the park, but I can all but guarantee you that it will cost you more than what you normally pay for it. And I can't guarantee that it will be something you will keep wearing or using in the future, so plan accordingly. If you're bringing a backpack anyways, it doesn't hurt to pack that hat or a pair of sunglasses, even if you don't think you'll use them, just in case. And as we approach the fall, an extra jacket for after the sun goes down does not hurt either. It can get really chilly really quick. Number 4 is a larger one and extremely important to think about before you get to the park. Bring a plan for food and drinks. Now I'm all about spontaneous deep fried Oreos and turkey legs, the things that you don't normally get anywhere else. It's your special day. Treat yourself. And if you have a dining plan, you'll probably be getting more food and drinks than you know what to do with. But for everyone else, be aware that drinks are outrageously priced, the food is pretty expensive, and at Great Adventure, unfortunately, there's no guarantee that any of it will be good. So if you're going to be buying food, I highly recommend watching my ultimate food guide video, which I will link below. I give a bunch of pointers on which food usually delivers and which food you should avoid at all costs. Now, you can't bring your own food and drinks into the park with you unless you have a specific food allergy, but that doesn't mean you can't pack a cooler cooler with a bag of ice and leave it in your car. Sometimes a peaceful meal in the parking lot with the AC pumping is just what you need in the middle of a hot and hectic park day. Also, bringing a refillable water bottle is essential so that you can stay hydrated all day, without taking out a second mortgage on your house. I mean, seriously, the water bottles are so expensive. And even if you forget a water bottle, it is free to get a cup of water from any food stand. So you're still in good shape if water fountains aren't your thing. If you're getting value from this video, hit that like button. It really helps me out. Tip number 5, other than bringing a pair of flip-flops and maybe a change of clothes if you're planning on going on Congo Rapids, because that ride gets you completely drenched from head to toe and nobody wants to be stuck in wet sneakers for the rest of the day. The final thing on my packing list is to download the Six Flags app onto your smartphone and bring the phone with you to the park. Six Flags shows the wait times for all of their major attractions during the day and also tells you which rides are temporarily closed or even closed for the day right there on the app. This can really help save you from a long walk that ends in disappointment, like when you make it all the way down to the Jersey Devil coaster just to find out that it wasn't open anyways. The app can be slow to update sometimes, so it's not foolproof, but it's been really useful when I'm trying to figure out which ride I should go on next. Side note, if you want to see a video where I test out the accuracy of the wait times in the app, let me know in the comment section below, because that sounds like an experiment I could actually do. The other positive of the app is that mobile ordering for food is becoming more widely used, which can save you a lot of time from waiting in line, but again, that isn't foolproof either. If you're mobile ordering something and you arrive at that food location, it never hurts to walk up to the mobile order window to make sure that they are working on your food. My experience with that has been hit or miss, but I think they'll be using it more and more as time goes on, so hopefully they'll figure things out. Now, if you don't have a smartphone, you'll be just fine. Live in the moment. Leave Instagram behind for the day. That might be an even better tip. If you want to find ways to save money the next time that you're at Six Flags, you can watch this video right now. As always, this is Dan with Great Adventure Guide, and remember, life's an adventure. Let's make it a great one. See you next time.